afternoon, everyone. My name is Brad Canny. I'm Vice President of Sales at ET Products. I'd like to welcome everyone to our 2024 Spring and Summer virtual show. I hope you find this show valuable and productive. I want to go over just the format with everyone and how the show will work. We've muted all of you, obviously, so we don't have any background noise or disruptions, so everyone can hear the presentation clearly. As the show proceeds, if you have any questions, feel free to use the chat option at the bottom of the Zoom screen. I think most of you are familiar with that by now, but you go ahead and click chat button and type in any questions that you may have. If you do have any questions that are specific to account, your sales rep will follow up with you afterwards if it's anything real specific to your account. The presentation will last about an hour and maybe a little quicker. We've emailed out the order form and a product description to everybody with the Zoom invite. Hopefully you can use this as a tool to follow along and also mark items that you may be interested if you want to revisit after the show, some items you may want to look at. And we also have larger individual sales flyers that we can provide you afterwards if you need more detail about any of the products that you may see. We also emailed you a link to our catalog. There are going to be some items in our catalog that you won't see today. You feel free to add any of those items to your order if you'd like. We just have so many items that we could fit them all in our showroom. We will be going through these products in the same order that's on your order form. So hopefully that'll help easily for you to follow along with what we're going to do on that. There isn't on the order form, it's an Excel spreadsheet that you can fill out and place an order. You can either email that in at sales@etproductsinc.com, or you can also contact your sales rep or email them that order. We do have a box to mark down on the ship dates. It's either ASAP or we put April as the second ship date. Keep in mind, we have a $150 minimum order per location for free shipping from ET Products. I also wanted to point out that anytime you can go to our website at www.etproductsinc.com to view all of our programs. You may also use our online ordering website. So that's something new we've been doing. You can go online and order products for us throughout the year. We just need to get a login credential for you to order online. We are offering a show discount of 5% that will be in effect to the deadline that we put on the order form. So any orders that get in by that deadline, you're going to get a 5% discount on that. And again, that's on your order form. So with that, we'll get started on our presentation, and I hope you guys enjoy it. One of the things I wanted to start off with was a brand new product that we have. This is a nectar. It's a nootropic energy pouch. So you guys may be familiar with seeing some items like this, but basically what this is a caffeine pouch. So probably the main competition you guys see with this is a company called Grinds. It is similar, but yet it is very different. There are some ingredients that are different, and one of the ingredients that's in this that isn't in Grinds is a Cognizin supplement. It's been FDA approved, and it's also been proven to kind of give you clarity and energy. So that's something that's different with this product than what you're going to see with the competition. So the other thing that's a little bit different with this is that this is not a coffee-based program. So it doesn't give you that coffee taste. It also is a clear pouch or white pouch, so there's no risk to staining your teeth by using this product. We have 3 great flavors. We got a fresh mint, a iced mango, and a berry blast. So those are 3 great flavors. And again, they're going to taste a lot different than a coffee-based program. So they come in, again, the little pouch that you guys are probably all pretty familiar with. You can see the pouches, how they're, a white pouch like that. So there's 16 in there. And they also have a little on the top of this. You can put your disposed pouches in here when you're traveling. I think some of the advantages of this program is, I think truckers would love this because, if they want to do energy drinks, but they don't want to drink too much liquid, so they have to pull over, use the bathroom a lot. I also think this is going to appeal to a lot younger demographics than maybe Grinds. I think this is going to be the people who like to drink a lot of energy drinks. And I think it's also appealing to females because of the packaging. It doesn't stain your teeth. And it also is kind of more of a different flavor than what the grinds are. We're going to have this in a small little counter display. As you can see, this is very small. It's only 3.5 inches wide. As you pull the product out, it pushes the next one forward. So it's kind of a push forward display. We're going to have the 3 flavors in there. This fits 21, but the initial order will have 30 pieces. So you'll get a little back stock in this. This is going to be available in April. We will send out some sales information on this with a QR code that will give you a lot of information to compare against other products that you've seen on the market. But we're excited about this. We think it's new and unique, and I think it's something you'll enjoy. So hopefully let your sales rep know any questions on this, and I think it'd be a good item to test for you. So that's our Nectar energy pouches. So we'll move forward on some great toy programs that we do. One of the things you're going to see is a mini die cast program. So this is a floor display. It's a 3-pack, so they're about the size of a Matchbox, but these are all officially licensed. You got Aston Martin, Lamborghini, Toyota, Chevy. So it's an assortment of different cars in the packaging. And again, they're a little bit heavier duty. They're nice metal. So car enthusiasts, kids would all love this, but these are our mini die cast, and we're doing a $20 off show special on the shipper right now. There is 60 different packs in there. And so I think it'd be a great item for kids and car enthusiasts. Another tested and true item we've had is our die casts. These are 6-inch die cast cars. So these are larger, but as you can see, we have, police cars, army cars, Corvettes, Lamborghinis. Great thing about these, they're very heavy duty, like the doors. Well, that one, the doors all open on it, and they also you can pull them back and they will drive per se. But that's a 72 count dump bin. The dump bin is very small. It can be fit anywhere. Again, it's been a great item for us in C-stores, travel centers, grocery stores. So that's our die cast 72 piece display. Next up, we have the a Squish Pillow Pals. So the Squish Pillow Pals is kind of a knockoff of the Squish'ems. So a little less inexpensive, but as you can see, they're, different elephants, bears, cows, unicorns. So they're like a small plush, and there's 120 in the spin rack, and they are a $6 cost. So that's our Squish Pillow Pals. And again, the rack is included on that. So next up too, we're going to show our Kids Cup plush display. This is a 100% guaranteed program. So it comes in a neat shipper, but it basically has a backpack on it, a kid's backpack. So dinosaurs, pandas, some different animals on it. But it also has a water bottle that's BPA safe, 24 ounces. It's a non-spill lid. It has a flip straw on it, so different characters on that. So that's a drinkware that could go into the backpack. And then on top, they have I call them a snap, kind of a snap animal. You can put your cell phone, you can put the drink around it. So they're little animals that the arms snap and hold items. So kind of just a fun display of 3 different items would be great for kids. So that's our kids plush display. And again, that's 100% guaranteed program for you. And I think it's 24 pieces total in that. Next up is our water bottle. So this is a kid's character water bottle. So it's a BPA safe water bottle with, shark, panda, bees, and they all have a cap on it to keep it from spilling. So that's just a 12 count water bottle for kids. I mean, I think hydration is a big thing now. You're traveling and you don't want your kid to spill the pop or juice all over. That's a good item to carry in your C-store, and it comes in a nice display. Next up is our dinosaur grabber. So this is kind of a fun little item for kids. It has different dinosaurs or T-Rexes, and kind of a thing where you can have a little battle, the neck extends. So kids love dinosaurs. So this is our dinosaur grabber, and that's in a 12 count display. It's just a $2 cost on that, but kind of a fun dinosaur toy for the kids. Next up is our Disney Squish 'em program. So these are just like a fun Squish 'em type of a toy, and they're all in the shape of Minnie and Minnie Mouse, and they have like a Frozen, some different characters on it. So it's licensed, just kind of a squish toy that comes in a small 12 count display. I'm going to go back. I did miss this. Sorry. This is our water bottle display. So this is a 32-ounce water bottle. And as you can see on there, I know New Year's resolutions, people want to drink so much water a day. So it kind of gives you a little clock on there, or a little points where, hey, you should drink this much by 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m. So kind of some really cool colors, really heavy duty. And then as you're drinking, you just push a little button and it'll keep it from spilling, but easy access to drink it. So that's a 32-ounce water bottle, and that is in a 12 count too, and it's $6.50 cost on that. Another thing that's always been popular is our Flarp. So that's in a little 12 count PDQ. So Flarp, pretty self-explanatory. It's like putty that makes noises, something that sounds like Flarp. It rhymes with that. So again, it's been a great little fun toy for us. So that's our Flarp, and it's $1.50 cost. Comes in a little 12 count display on that. Next up is our friendship bracelets. So these have, as you can see, young girls love to wear these now. So it's just a little fun bracelet to wear. If you look at the words on them all, they are songs by a very popular artist who dates a very popular football player now for the Kansas City Chiefs. It's not officially licensed, but it's fine. It'll sell, but they're little 24 count friendship bracelets. And so they come in a really small little PDQ like that. So those are our friendship bracelets. Kind of another fun item that we have is our Pocketins Rescue Dogs. So these are a nice plush. They're about a very 6-inch plush. And then they also have the official bark sound of whatever dog that is. So as you can see, the dogs look a little sad because they're rescue dogs. But one thing that's kind of cool is when you scan the QR code, there's a QR code on the, I can find it here. When you scan this QR code, it takes you to an adoption page. So you can kind of go in and adopt that dog, and it may be for your kids. It kind of gets, for dog lovers, gets them into that thought process of taking care of dogs, adopting dogs when they get a little older. So that is a really cool 18 count counter display, and that's our Rescue Dog plush program. Another plush program that we have is our Audubon Wild Republic bird program. So these have multiple birds: blue jays, eagles, cardinals, ducks, and they have the official. So that's the official Audubon Society approved duck sound or whatever on that. So that's kind of cool, but they're nice looking plush. People love birds. That's in a 96 count display. So assorted ducks in there, a nice floor display, or assorted birds, 96 of them. That's a $6 cost on those. And again, kind of a neat display. I think in the spring is kind of when people really get into bird watching and watching the birds. So I think it'd be a good display for the spring. Next up is our mini adventure bucket. So again, another Wild Republic product. So basically, these are little plastic. They look like buckets you would take to the beach, a little beach bucket, but they have different assortments in them. They have unicorns, they have mermaids, they have sharks, they have zoo animals, they have dinosaurs. So when you buy that bucket, it has those little plastic figures of different dinosaurs or sharks in there. And so they're a hard plastic toy, kind of the size of like a G.I. Joe, I guess I'd compare it to, but there's kind of fun, different theme, mini fun buckets. And that is also in a 96 count display. And again, just a great gift for the kids. That could be a good Easter item, I think, to give away. So, and next up, we have a cool little 3D model puzzle car program. So they have like BMWs, Hummers, Lamborghinis, Mini Coopers. So you get 24 assorted puzzles, and they're a 3D puzzle that you put together. They're hard plastic, so it's a pretty heavy duty material these are made out of. So people who love cars, love puzzles, it's kind of a fun thing to do. And it's, in a 24 count assorted case with that. So those are our 3D card puzzles. Next up are our squishy attack glow spheres. So basically these are like a little squishy ball that glow in the dark. So kind of fun for kids to play with. The light will naturally help them glow in the dark. Play with them at night and shut the lights off. So those are just squish attack glow sphere. It's in a 24 count, $2 cost on that. Another fun little PDQ of Dino World grow eggs. So these are just a little dinosaur egg. You drop them in water and they grow and then they break open and there's assorted dinosaurs in it. So kids love dinosaurs. The whole process of seeing them hatch from an egg is pretty cool. So those are our Dino World grow eggs. That's a 24 count counter. And as you can see, there's really a lot of attractive counter displays that have good graphics, easy to put up, small in footprint. So a nice little return on your investment on small counter displays. Next up, we have the big Barbie Jumbo coloring activity books. Obviously, the #1 movie in the country last year was Barbie. So young girls who never knew what Barbie was, they got reintroduced to it because of the movie. And so very popular, but they're just a Barbie coloring activity book. It comes in a small counter. We don't have it here, but it comes in a little cardboard counter display, and there's 24 Barbie activity books in it. So kind of a fun thing for all the Barbie enthusiasts and lovers on that. So next up, we do have some licensed jumbo markers. So these are, you get 8 different markers in there. So this is a Paw Patrol, there's Frozen, there's Little Tikes, there's some other Disney ones. So these are all licensed. And that comes in a 48 count case. So there's not a display, but they also are peggable and hangable. So those are jumbo markers, and those have a $359 cost. Again, you get 8 markers, and again, they're officially licensed. So in the same vein, we have the crayons. So that is a 48 count case of assorted crayons, again, all licensed. So rather than the markers, we have the markers, and we also have the crayons and the licensed crayons. So another kind of a fun item we have is our infinity cube. So this is kind of a fidget toy, but at the same time, it's kind of similar to a Rubik's Cube. So you can kind of just play with it, get different designs, different shapes. And there's assorted different colors and shapes and things in the, they're not all the same, I guess, in the pack. So again, kind of a fidget Rubik's Cube type of thing. And that's our infinity cube. And that comes in a 24 count, and that's $549 cost on that. Right above that, we have assorted puzzle books. We have really done well in the last year with the Sudoku, the crosswords. We find grocery stores, a lot of grocery stores have got this from their magazine supplier, and maybe their magazine, they're not carrying magazines, so they're looking for a source. So we've been able to help with that. So just assorted puzzle books, assorted Sudoku, and a floor shipper. There's 96 different books in that. $1.79 cost on that with an attractive display. So we've done well with travel centers, grocery stores, and obviously C-stores on that also. So we have also kind of a fun glow stick. So there's 22 different glow sticks, and there's connectors in it. So you can take these glow sticks and connect them and make necklaces. Just a lot of different uses for it, I guess. But that comes in a 50 count counter display like you're seeing here. And again, glow sticks work great for holidays, birthdays, just fun celebrations. So that's our 50 count glow stick, and those are at $419, but you get a lot of product in each one of these tubes. Another really fun thing we've always done well with is kids playing cards. So it's a little PDQ. Obviously, it has the Go Fish, Hearts, Old Maid, Crazy 8. So the most popular kids games are oversized cards, or they got some fun graphics on them, so obviously designed for the kids, and get maybe kids off of their phones and computers and maybe play some card games, which would be quite interesting to see how that goes. So those are our kids card, and there's 24. So there's 6 of the 4 different cards in that. Next up, we kind of have something that is Valentine, but it obviously could be year round. This is a rose popper. So there's a pink and a red rose in there. So you guys are familiar with a popper, I guess, a confetti popper, different things. So basically you can twist that and the rose petals will fly out. So kind of a great gift item, a fun item. Anytime, you know, you're in trouble with your significant other, buy them some roses and scare them at the same time. Maybe that's not a good thing. But anyway, that's a 12 count counter rose popper. Well, we're on the theme of roses. Next thing we have is a preserved rose. So this is kind of a neat item. It's a real rose. It comes in kind of a little jewel box, as you can see, and it's good for 365 days, and it has the actual smell of the rose. So it doesn't need water, it doesn't need sun, but just comes in a little jewel case. So again, if you're looking to, you know, buy a little rose and give them to your significant other, they come in a red, pink, and a white assortment on that. And that is just a little 12 count counter. This is a guaranteed program too, so keep that in mind. And that's a $6.99 cost on that. Kind of in the celebration, the themed with that, we do have what we call our best party ever combo. So that has the incredible candle. It has a spin incredible candle where the items will move around as you light it. It has a party popper where it has confetti edible candy that will pop and go on top of the cake that you're using. Also, it has silver and gold. So if you're having, a 25th or 50th anniversary or birthday, you can use that. And the bottom one's kind of cool. It's a cash stash. You can actually put that inside the cake, put some dollar bills, $10 bills, $100 bills, whatever you want. And the person can pull that out. And then if, let's say you gave them $5, 5 $1 bills, they'd pull that out and get their 5 $1 bills. So that comes in all-in-one shipper. We've done really well with this in a lot of grocery stores that'll put it in their bakery departments. So it's a good way to put that. And that's 57 pieces in that. And $4.79 is the cost on each item on that. So it's our best party ever combo. So moving along, we have another Valentine shipper. Now we have these on hand now. We're down to, I think, maybe about 40 to 50 shippers left. So these are 100% guaranteed program. So on this, there's 48 different pieces. On the top, we have some tumblers. So some really attractive 40-ounce tumblers, similar to the Stanley size with different, Valentine messages, great colors. So that's our tumblers. Then we also have different roses on there. Some of the roses light up. Some of them have some messages. Some of them just have some pulsating lights. So it might be hard to see them, but yeah, that's the different roses. And they have a long stem that can be bent and maneuvered that way. But we also have, with that, we have some 50-inch by 60-inch fleece blanket, extra soft. So they all have like a Valentine theme on them. So some nice ultra soft blankets on there. And we have some slipper socks. So some kind of very heavy duty socks with that. And they have different, roses and hearts on them, but some great socks. People love to have nice, comfortable socks. So it has, I believe that has six socks on there. And then on the bottom, we have a plush pillow. So it's a cool material plush. It's an 18-inch pillow. A lot of them have the shape of a heart. And you can see like there's gorilla, puppies, roses, kind of hard to see them all. So that's our Valentine's Day shipper, 48 pieces, ready to ship immediately and 100% guaranteed on that. So if you need something for Valentine's, I think we got plenty of items for you. We're going to move on to some fun candy programs. This is our lollipop pop-ups. So basically, this is licensed product. It's got Star Wars. It's got Disney Princess. It's got Disney Mickey Minnie. So these are they got a little handle or a little dispenser. You put the lollipop in there, push a button, and then you can shut that. So you get 3 lollipops in that, and it comes in a shipper like that. There's 36 different lollipops on that. And again, it's all licensed product. Next, we'll show our Forbes Taffy. So our Forbes Taffy over the last 2.5, 3 years at ET has been our #1 selling item. It comes in a great shipper. There's 72 pieces. There's 6 flavors of taffy, 12 each. The great thing about this program, there's 1 UPC. So you only have to set up 1 UPC, but obviously banana, creamsicle, watermelon, cotton candy, and we have a blue raspberry. We may be coming out with some new colors, new flavors, but cool shipper. It sells year round. I know a lot of people think of taffy as a summer item, but it will sell year round. It's a good looking shipper, and we always have that product available. So that's our Forbes taffy. Next up, I believe, is our crazy candy. So a lot of you guys are familiar with this. One of the most popular things that have hit in the last 6 months. So it's freeze-dried candy. So it's been, supply and demand has been an interesting thing. It's kind of like the fidget spinners when those came out. But we have product in stock. We have racks. We both have a spinner rack, which you're seeing there, of 96 pieces. We also will have some 96-piece cardboard racks coming in soon too. But all the different flavors, we have taffy, tangy tarts, lemon burst, wild berry, rainbow bites, and sour bites. So we have all this product on hand, so we can ship with the rack. We also can do open stock if you guys want to just peg it. As long as I get 2 cases, there's 12 flavors in a case. We need 2 flavors minimum, 2 cases minimum to ship you just 12 count case packs. Otherwise, we can also supply the rack. But I know a lot of you have had it. If you haven't tried it, I mean, what I like about it, everyone says is a fad. Will it slow down? I don't know that. But unlike a fidget spinner, you don't need 20 you have 20 fidget spinners in your house. You don't want it anymore. This is a consumable item. So, if people like the flavor, they'll keep eating it. I always say, peanut M&Ms have been around 100 years because people like it. So if people like this candy, I think they will continue to eat it. So that's our crazy candy. Next up, we have another fun novelty candy. These are all sour items. They come in 3 different items in one PDQ. So you got like a sour slime liquid gel candy, and it has green apple, cherry, blue raspberry, and strawberry in that. We also have like a paint roller. So those look like a little paint roller. And again, it's a sour product on there, and it's a rainbow roller. So sour gel candy. And the last one is a face twister dough. So it's like a kind of a cookie dough texture. It's got lemon, blue, raspberry, green apple, and strawberry. But I think sour candies have been very popular. So that's an all-in-one counter. On your order form, you're going to see a silly sour center. That display didn't show up in time for a show. But again, the same kind of concept. This is a little bit larger product. It's a floor display, 136 pieces. But you can see some of the items that are on there. So that product is available. We just didn't have the display for that. Next up, I'm going to go over our cell phone programs. And I know I bring this up at every show, so bear with me if you've heard it or you're already carrying our product. But this is our own program. This is Volts is our product line. It's our product that we import ourselves. So we're very proud of it. So obviously, we want to continue to push this. But one of the things you're going to find about our Volts program is we 100% guaranteed all the product to work for you, but we also 100% guarantee it. If you try our program and you're not happy, you return it. We'll give you full credit or your money back on our Volts line. Another great thing is we're sitting on probably 9 months of inventory, so we're not out of stock on everything, so we can immediately ship to you. All of our Apple product is MFI Apple approved. We have multiple display options, multiple different ways for you to merchandise it, from counter to floor displays to clip strips. So we have a great program. We feel we went after a very high quality, a great look to it. So I think it can compare favorably with anybody's program out there. So, we'd love to have you give us a try or even test us if you haven't tried our product and compare against your current supplier. We do have show specials on all the items. You guys will see that highlighted in red. So, and we'll start with this program here is just a corrugate. It can be a power wing, but this has 8-foot cables, and these are all a Kevlar coated kind of cable. I will guarantee if you guys feel this, you will definitely feel the quality, reinforced tips on it. So basically on that, we have the Type A and the new power delivery Type C cables on it. So it'll fit every phone that's on the market right now. So we have both of those. And on the very top, we have wall and car chargers that fit the Type C. They're dual, so they'll fit both the Type A and the Type C cords that we have available. So again, 100% guaranteed. We're doing $50 off of that. So if you just want to test it because it's a shipper and it's not a permanent rack, give that a shot. Then next over here is we're going to a 64-piece shipper. So again, this is something that we have 6-foot cables, and this covers every phone just like the other one for the Type A and Type C. It also has an auxiliary cable on it. So but anyway, this is 6-foot cables. People like the way these are merchandised because they can try their phone out. And then we did some wireless products on the bottom. So we have the traditional earbuds. We have some athletic earbuds, and so great Bluetooth items. So kind of a great shipper for two of the best selling items out there, the cables and some Bluetooth. So that's a 64-piece shipper, $50 off. And again, 100% guaranteed. All we ask on the shippers, we want them out there at least 90 days in the store before we return anything. So that's really our only requirements to do the guarantee, is to have them out there at least 90 days. Okay. Then we're going to show you some of our counter options. So we have some counter displays. This is a 4-tier display, and we also have a smaller display, but basically same thing. This has 9 different items in there. It has the Type A to Type C programs. It has lightning cables. It has earbuds, auxiliary cables, micro. Then it has dual car and wall chargers. So both a dual and a single car and wall charger. So the racks are included. You can see this one. We can do this for if you're concerned about any shrink. Only the clerk from the back can touch and fill it. So, and you can turn it around the other way if you do want to open it up. Signage on both sides. So there's 9 items on that. $200 off of this display, and the display's included. Basically, these will come into your store all shrink wrapped. Open the box up, put on your counter, ready to sell. So these have the same 9 items, just a little bit smaller quantity and smaller display on it. So again, it comes in the acrylic display. But one thing you're going to see, these are 4-foot cables. We run into a lot of people on their bulk counters, 3-foot cables, plus these are braided and reinforced tips. Well, the other thing I like about it is we put in a PVC packaging, so it merchandises well, and it also, it doesn't unwrap in your display. I see a lot of bulk ones, they have just a little piece of paper that keeps them there, and they get unwrapped and they don't look very attractive. So those are a couple counter options on that. We'll keep moving here. Sorry. Oh yeah, sorry. Another counter display we have. So this is all power delivery. So these are all the Type C to Lightning, Type C to Type C, and also the wall and car chargers, as you can see, have a dual input. So, some people still have their older cables, so you can do both Type A and the new power delivery Type C. Same with the car charger. So this is $50 off. This is a very, very small footprint. These are what all the new phones are going to. So if you want to get the latest in technology, have a small footprint, put on your counter. It's a great little display, and I think it sells really well for us. So that's our power delivery bulk. I guess I kind of missed a page, so I apologize if I'm flipping around here a little bit. We'll go up to our wing rack. So this is probably our most popular item we have out there. This is a wing rack it's a metal rack. It can serve as a power wing. It can sit anywhere in the floor. But basically, if you're looking for a program to sell everything that consumers looking for in their cell phone accessories, this has it. It has all the new technology, car wall chargers, dual combo chargers, auxiliary cables, Bluetooth wireless earbuds on it. So basically that has everything that you need for a cell phone program. It comes in one box, so it's real easy to put together, real easy to put out there. So, that's, again, our number one thing. And we can reorder everything in open stock on that. So you don't have to reorder every item on there. You can just reorder what you need. And that's our wing rack. And everything has an item number and a UPC on the front. So if you're going to do any type of reorders, it'll identify if you're out of stock on something. And I'll go to our 8-foot cable. So I showed you the shipper. We also have a permanent metal rack we can do. It carries a little bit more quantity on it, but we can do all our 8-foot cables on a nice power wing. So this one has, again, everything for the Type A and the Type C and the power delivery. We can also do one that just has all the power delivery, the newest technology on one. So there's two different options. We're only showing one display here, but you can do all, again, PD, or you can do a combo of the Type A and Type C 8-foot product. What I'm showing then on top of that, if you look, we do have a wing topper. So if you wanted to bring in the 8-foot cables and you want the car and wall chargers that would go with what's below. So it's kind of a bulk. It's hard to see because it's up there pretty high, but those items on the front of that are in that little wing topper. So those are two different programs. You can do just the wing rack, but if you want to do the wing topper, you can add on to that. Again, this is $100 off. So if I haven't told you all the spiffs, I know it's on there, but that's off of our additional 5% that you get, plus whatever the show allowance is on our cell phone. And we do have a magnetic wireless charging pad, so something to put by your bed or, you know, on your desk. But it's something where it has a little magnet, so it'll find your phone. You know, especially at night if it's dark, it kind of the magnet kind of finds your phone. So it's just a way to charge your phone. It's a USB-C plug-in, and it's just a magnetic wireless charging pad. Comes in a little 12-count PDQ. This kind of a cool item. This is a 3-in-1 6-foot charging cable. So this has all the tips for the Type C, micro, and lightning, and it's got like a little magnetic tip. So you can change out depending on what you're trying to charge, and it's a 6-foot braided cable with 3 different tips all in one. Again, that's a little 12-count PDQ, and we have a $10 special on that. And we do have an inexpensive, I know a lot of people still want to maybe look for a little lower priced bulk program. So we do have that. We're at a $6.99, $5.99 retail on most items. It's got earbuds, aux cable, Type C connectors, lightning cables. So again, a nice little acrylic display, but these are a rubber coated, not a braided cable. It's still a pretty good quality, but a little less inexpensive. So if you're looking for a little less dollar amount, that's a great display on that. We're doing $25 off on that display. As we move over to this, there's another in and out program we can do. So this is all earbuds, wireless, Bluetooth. So it's a great program if you just want to do, you know, Bluetooth. So maybe, you know, maybe you have cellular and you don't feel like you can bring in, you know, cell phone cords. So maybe you can try this program, guaranteed. Again, I think you see our packaging is very attractive. It's very informative. It's a good looking shipper, all guaranteed. So that's our earbud display and the $25 off show allowance on that. One of the things you're going to see too is our clip strip. I know a lot of times space, where do you put things, you know? So this is our power delivery clip strip. So if you wanted just your iPhones and Type C for the new technology, it's a clip strip that would have those 8-foot cables. You can hang that anywhere. So real easy to put that up if space is an issue. So we can also do a clip strip that has the Type A only product on it, the USB-A, but most people are going to the power delivery, but we can do a clip strip on both of those. So again, that's our Volts program. Love to have you guys try it. We'll fully stand behind it. We'll fully guarantee it. I think you'll find the attractiveness of our packaging, our quality, everything there will compare with anybody in the industry. So please consider our Volts product. Next up, we do have some sunglass programs. So we do have an everyday shipper. So this is a nice little cardboard shipper. So basically there's 36 sunglasses in there. We have, I believe, 6 different categories, you know, polarized, metal, aviator, trendy, fashion. And as you can see, each one has its own, there's a UPC per type. So there's not a bunch of UPCs to set up. So all the polarized have one UPC. When we do reorders, we can do open stock of 12 pieces on a reorder. When you get that, you're going to get assortment of polarized, not all the same glass. They'll have the same UPC, but there'll be assortment in that. So that's our everyday shipper. We're doing $20 off there. It has a mirror, very easy to set up, very lightweight. So if you want to try some sunglasses with us, we'd love to have you look at that. We do have a permanent rack too. So a nice little small footprint. As you can see, 2 The top and bottom both independently rotate, so if two people are shopping at the same time. Again, you can see how we mark all of our glasses. So this is a metal rack that we have. It has a mirror, very small footprint. It has coasters on the bottom, so if you need to move it, and that's $50 off of our sunglasses. So feel like we have a good program. And again, we can order open stock for you. You don't have to order the whole rack to redo it. So those are sunglasses. Well, we're kind of on the sunglass program here. We're going to show you this is our sun stashes. So these are kids sunglasses, obviously licensed. You got Frozen, Spider-Man, Pokemon. So Damon from Shark Tank is an investor in this company. Comes on a clip strip. So those are our sun stashes, kind of a neat, fun item for the kids. Some people buy it for Halloween. Sometimes it's just a summer item for them. So those are our sun stashes. And above that, we have floating sunglasses. So if you have stores that are by a river, lake, ocean, I don't know how many of us have probably lost an expensive set of sunglasses out on a boat. So these will float. So they're $19.99 retail, and it comes in a little display. It has 12 sunglasses, 6 with 6 backstock. So those are floating sunglasses, little counter display. A real popular item for us lately has been our King Striker. So I think guys like Patrick Mahomes, guys like that wear this have become really popular. So they're just kind of oversized sunglasses, and we call them our King Striker display. There's 36 sunglasses on there, $10 cost, $19.99 retail if you want, but a small little display would be great for your counter to test it out, and we can do reorders on that also. Next to that, we have a Big Buck camo sunglasses. So obviously camo is really a year-round color. We get a lot of people want this in the fall too, but some cool different camo patterns. Comes in a spinner rack like that. There's 48 total glasses. I think in the Midwest these do very well for us, but $5 cost on these. So and again, a lot of this you can set your own retail if you want, but your cost on that's $5. Kind of in the glass theme, we got eclipse glasses. So April 8th is the total eclipse. And so we have this little counter display. So you can put them at check lanes, wherever you want on your counter. And so you can see all the different, there's 150 different solar eclipse glasses on that. So all I know is in the past, we've sold a ton of glasses. People really don't think about buying these till you get a little closer to the date, right? But we have those available at any time, and those are solar eclipse glasses. And so be prepared, because you'll have people ask your store about those, I guarantee, as you get closer to the actual date. So, and we're going to show you some cheater glasses. So we kind of have some fun cheater glasses. We have a Big Buck. So again, a camo, kind of a, probably for more men, but it's got some camo patterns on the ear holders. So we have that in a 24 count. We also have a 24 count. These are the modern trendy. So they're kind of a denim. These have a denim look. They have a woman's cheaters. So these are all in 24 counts. And then this is kind of a traveler one, we call it. Kind of has a Route 66 theme. So there's 4 different cheater sunglass programs, $349 each. They have all the assorted different strengths on it. So you get those, and you can have some fun with the 4 different ones that you have. So, and another summer thing, and this is a aqua case. It's a 24 count clip strip, so it's kind of hard to see, but there's 2 different sizes for the size of phones, but it'll keep your phone from getting wet if you're out on a boat or swimming or what have you. So it's an aqua case. You can actually take pictures while you put it in this case. So very heavy duty, and they actually offer a guarantee, the manufacturer. So if something happens with your phone, they say, I don't know what that guarantee is, but they say they'll guarantee it. So that's our aqua case, and that's a 24 count. Some kind of fun things we have is a stadium cushion. So we've done that for a lot of ball games. So it's just a foam cushion, got a little handle on it. They call it a stadium cushion. You can use it for any purposes, sitting, using it in the garden, kneeling down, cleaning, whatever. So these are stadium cushions, and those come in a little 12 count PDQ. Kind of a fun thing. This is our Bob Marley cones. Pretty self-explanatory. A lot of states are selling a lot of items like this. Bob Marley is obviously identified with a lot of the new things going on in the States, but these are easy rolling cones. Comes in a little 33 count display like this. So those are our Bob Marley cones. Kind of another exciting item I think we have is brand new is our alcohol breath analyzer. So this has a 3-pack. So you get 3 one-time use breath analyzers. So they are 98% accurate, approved by the FDA. And I've had a couple of people ask me about liability, worried about them. They actually have some very good, what I want to say, legal jargon on the back that will absolve you of any worry at all about this as being a, someone comes back and says, well, it says I wasn't drunk and then I got an OWI. Well, this will absolve you of any issues. There's also a QR code that explains that. I will tell you at Christmas time, we did test this a little bit, and my wife failed or passed, depending how you want to look at that. So very accurate, we think. So anyhow, and that comes in a 24 count counter display. Along with that, we have some really fun kind of glassware. These are a patriotic party cup. So they're a poly party cup. They're washable, reusable. They look like a red Solo cup. They have different patriotic themes on it. That comes in a 24 count PDQ. We also have, I'm not showing it here, but we also have a generic poly party cup that has more fun. It's not patriotic theme, but same look, has some fun phrases on it. So we have the poly party cup and we have the patriotic one on that. So these would be some fun, I think, kind of summer items, especially if you have a, lakes or boats or rivers where you're close by. Another really popular item for us is the 40-ounce tumblers. Everyone's familiar with the Stanley tumblers. These are about 1/2 the cost. Quality wise, they're very comparable. Are they the same? Probably not, but for half the price, I can't hardly tell the difference. They come in assorted colors. It's a 20 count case pack. So really been a great item for us. We've sold them just ongoing and get a lot of reorders. So that's a 40-ounce Stanley tumbler, $12.50, not Stanley, but similar Stanley, $12.50 cost. So you could do $24.99, $19.99, make good margin and sell a lot of those. Along with that, we have a stemless wine tumbler. So we always do good with this. This is a very high quality double line wine tumbler. It has fun, different phrases on it. Nothing that would insult anybody. Comes in a 12 count counter, and that's our wine tumblers. And we also have some great koozie programs. We have a Slim-tastic option, which are for the bottles, the skinnier bottles and Trulies. So we have that in a patriotic theme and also just a non-patriotic theme. And then we also have just a 12-ounce koozies for your beer and pop, 12-ounce ones, again, in the patriotic and in the normal kind of everyday program. So we have some fun coolers, our koozies, and seem like they always do very well in the stores. And we have a camp cup. So these have been really good for us. So if people go camping in the summer or winter, they're kind of your coffee mug or whatever you want to put in it. They look like a camper mug. They're PPA safe. They're very kind of a heavy duty material they're made of. That comes in a 24 count. And those are camper mugs, but a very kind of fun thing for the summer months also. Well, we're on that theme. We have 3 different hot cold bags, beer bags, whatever you want to call it. We have a 100 count, which we don't have here, which is a very large bag. And then we have a 25 count 12-pack beer bag and a 25 count 6-pack beer bag. So those are insulated instead of the big foam coolers that take up a lot of space in your store. You can put these in your beer caves and not take up as much space. So those are double line beer bags that are good for, people on the go, lakes, whatever. So it's a good summer item. All righty. We're getting close, you guys. Thanks for bearing with me. We do have also one other thing, a slim fit ice pack. So that comes in a 24 count little counter. People can put that in their freezer and put that in their bags then if they want to keep, drinks or food cold. So those are just a slim fit ice bag that, again, freeze and it can help keep your products nice and cold. Next up, we do have a pencil pouch and charms display. So this was designed kind of as a back to school. The material, what it looks like is a Croc, right? There's made out of the same material. It looks like the Croc shoes, and they come with charms. You can buy charms to kind of bling up the the pouches. A lot of people put anything. They'll put phones in this. Doesn't have to be pencils and pens, obviously, but this kind of a neat shipper. 20 or 54 count piece on that. And again, kind of a fun twist to the Croc product. We have a splash proof speaker. This is Lemon Lavender, which is kind of a woman's themed product line. It's Bluetooth. You can put it in the shower, the bathtub, so it's waterproof. You know, obviously you can use it anywhere, but they kind of some nice soft pastel colors. So that comes in a little 12 count, but that'd be a splash proof Bluetooth speaker program. Another great item we've done over the last couple of years is a cell phone seat. So something to put in your drink holder. I use it all the time because I can actually put my 40-ounce tumbler in there, and you can put my phone in there, and I can actually still plug it in from down below. So one nice thing about this is you don't lose your drink holder. You know, if you only one or two in your car. So it's a great cell phone holder. 12. It does come in a counter. It actually, when you get it, it can be a floor display. You can throw away the floor and put it on your counter. So it's kind of a multi-purpose display on that. So that's our cell phone seat, 12 count on that. Back here, we kind of have a fun thing. It's called Car Vibes. Now, this is a 100% guaranteed program also. Basically, it's LED plug and play, different kind of lights. It has disco balls, strand lightings, pulsating lights, different, I don't want to say different speeds. You can put them on different color modes. Some are sound activated. It's kind of designed for, you know, kids or people to jazz their car up, but you can use it in any room. You can use it in any, you know, having a party, you can do that. So this is our Car Vibes. It's 52 pieces, again, guaranteed. That floor display, it's only about 1 foot wide by 8 inches deep. So very small footprint on that. So again, it's a guaranteed program. So keep that in mind. Moving on, we're going to go to our fresh fresheners. So these have been a really popular item for us. We have a 120 count little counter display that has multiple air fresheners. It has different scents, unique scents on them. It has like black diamond, green tea, vanilla. So different scents than you're used to from your regular tree, you know, Christmas tree looking counter or air fresheners. It has different designs. So very kind of eco-friendly messages on it. So kind of a neat twist to your day-to-day air fresheners. Next up for the summer, we have our barbecue crock. So basically it's a 3-in-1 tool for people who want to go out, and it's a grill scraper, it's a flipper, it's, you know, it does a little bit of, it can, you know, you can use it for hot dogs, hamburgers. You can also, it has a bottle opener on it. So there's a 21-inch and an 18-inch one. So pretty cool item to just have an all-in-one tool if you're out camping. And that comes in a 18 count counter display. And those are our barbecue crock PDQ. We still sell some pepper spray. It's kind of an ongoing item. Unfortunately, in today's world, people still buy it. So it's a 12 count. It has 2 different kind of colors. Comes in a little PDQ. So that's our pepper spray. They're $6 cost. So if you need any of that, we have it. Kind of a fun little item we have is our crumb catcher. So it's a little mini vacuum that I put it in my car. You know, I've traveled a lot, so I eat a lot in there. So way to keep my car clean. It has a little USB. It plugs into your USB. It has a couple different attachments. So there's a red or a pink and a blue one. So a little crumb catcher. I bought it. I gave my granddaughter that because her car is always disgusting and gross. So I gave her that for Christmas and said, keep your car clean. So we'll see if that happens. We'll go flip-flop. We do have some flip-flop displays for the summer. This is a 36 count counter. It has assorted styles, sizes. It has kids, women, flip-flops. So again, something for everybody, 100% guaranteed program. 36 cost is $359 on that. So that's a 36 count. We also have a spinner rack. We just didn't have room to put it up here. We have a spinner rack that's also guaranteed of flip-flops. And I believe, yeah, that has 96 different flip-flops. So that's on the order form. But good summer items and all guaranteed. I'm going to go with another fun item for some people is our wine bag. So this is an everyday wine bag display. It has 3 different styles, 10 each. It's not seasonal, so you could carry it year round. You can put it in your wine department. It has a little clip on the back, so if you want to hang it, you can do that. It can just sit on a counter also, but put them on top of your wine display. But there's 30 in there at $1.50 cost, so you can add that to your wine section. We have a lantern and fan little program. It's a 2-in-1 rechargeable lantern fan, 12 pieces. It actually has some different fans. I don't know if you can hear that, but different speeds of the fan. Then as you pull it up, there's your light. So kind of a fun thing for camping. Put in your tent or your camper. So that's our lantern and fan program. 12 pieces. We have an 8-in-1 pocket tool set. So that has 6 different popular screwdrivers, an LED flashlight. So kind of just a utility tool to have at a store, or somebody's out camping or needs something quick, or put it in your glove box. So that's our 8-in-1 pocket tool. We're kind of going back to winter. We still have some winter items. We do have hand warmers that come in a 24 count. These are bunkhouse hand warmers. They come in a 24 count PDQ, 6 per pack. Kind of self-explanatory on that. But if you guys with winter, I don't know, we're in Iowa, we're going to be 10 below this weekend. So unfortunately, these are products that we're still going to need this year. I wish we didn't have to, but we're going to need them. So that's our bunkhouse hand warmers. And we have a couple other fun items. We have some Bear Claw back scratchers like this, kind of always a popular. That comes in a PDQ. We just didn't have it here. It's a 12 count extendable back scratcher. So little stuff like this just kind of sells year round. People see it, they think it's funny. So that's our 12 count Bear Claw back scratcher. Back to the wine theme, we do have a 3-in-1 magnetic wine opener and bottle top opener. So it has some funny phrases about drinking on it. It can be a wine opener or a bottle opener, and it's a magnet, so you can put it on your fridge or any place so you don't lose it. So that's a little 24 count wine opener display. Another item is kind of crazy or unique. These are little soap suds. So I think a lot of women would put this in their purse or put it in your glove box. But basically add a little water to it, and it makes soap. So, you know, if you need to clean up or whatever, just add some water to it. You don't need a bar of soap. That comes in a 24 count counter, some assorted different colors to it, but they also give you a repack of 60 bonus sheets. So I believe there's 40 sheets in the little pack, and then you get an additional 60. So that's our soap sheets. Another thing we have is our bonfire buddy. So this is a fun thing for the summer to do s'mores and also do hot dogs, and they're extendable. You got a couple different colors on them, so you know, kids aren't fighting over whose stick is what. But really high quality 24 count bonfire roasting sticks. Popular item we've had for years is our fun fire. Basically, you throw that into your fire. It makes it colorful, it makes it fun. So if you're doing bonfires, those are a little fun fire. They come in a little 2-pack, and it's actually a real small little counter unit that comes in. There's 15 packages of 2 on that for your fun fire. So it makes it fun when you're doing, well, you can do it at fireplace at home too. I guess it doesn't have to be just a bonfire. And we have luminary sky lanterns. We get a lot of requests for this in the summertime. So basically kind of self-explanatory, but you light them up. They're 100% biodegradable and fire retardant. Different colors, different in this, and it comes in a counter display of 36. So people like to do this in the summertime and launch them, and they're sky lanterns. So those are readily available too. We're gonna do a couple fishing. So we do have a summer fishing program. So this has all your tackle. It has your lures, hooks, weights, bobbers, you know, a little bit of everything on it. So it's a nice pre-packed display on that. I'm not a big fisherman, but all the guys that do fish say it's pretty good quality, and it's all recognizable and stuff that they use day to day. So it's a 180 piece fishing tackle display. I mean, obviously you can sell that year round, but in the Midwest, it's more of a summer item. Along with that, for ice fishermen, we do have a little ice fishing display. 96 pieces, same thing, has the different bobbers and jigs and what have you on that. So for the ice fishermen here in the Midwest, we also have that available now. And I think after this weekend, there'll be a lot of lakes will be frozen over. So, and we went through the nectar, so we'll pass that. Another kind of fun thing we have is night scope rechargeable LED lamps. So these have 5 different light modes. They have different style, I guess, headbands with them, but they're good for exercise, auto work, dog walking, anytime you need to be hands-free. And it comes with this really nice display. It's 2-sided, spins. So the display comes with it, and there is 24 different headlamps on that. We're getting close to the end, so thanks for your patience, everyone. I know it's a lot of products to go through. We got our LED leash and dog leash collars. So on the bottom, let's see, I guess it's over here. We spin this right there. Oh yeah, there they are. So so we have collars and leashes, and they're LED lit. So it's on one display, even though we kind of combine that. So there's 96 combo of leashes and collars, LED. They're $5 cost. The rack comes with it. So that's one pet item we have. And then we also have the launch and fetch, which you can see up above. So they have short and longer launch, I guess, tools, and they all come with a tennis ball. So if you want to play catch with your dog, you don't want to throw your arm out, that's a launch and fetch. And they also come with replenish tennis balls. So that's a 108-piece launch and fetch. Pupware collapsible dog dish. So this has been real popular for us. So it's collapsible. Obviously, people take this to when they're travel, they take it to a brewery or take it to anywhere that's dog friendly outside. There's different colors. Comes in a little 24 count PDQ, but this has been a real popular item for us, just for anyone who loves pets. You can put that in the store. And then we have the 2-in-1 poop. There it is, doggy bag. So there's blue and pink. We're just showing pink, but it has a flashlight on the end. Comes with the bags, a little holder, a little carabiner. So something to, obviously, when you're walking your dog, is very valuable and important. We have glow pet charms. So that's kind of an item that it'll automatically, glow on your pet's collar. So that way, if you're out walking at night or people can see it, cars can see it. So just different designs, fun little LED glow charms on that. So it comes in a little 48 count counter display on that. And we have one big pet shipper. So if somebody really sells a lot of pet items, you can see that we have like a pig, a dog, and all squeaky toys. My son's dog tears everything apart, but has kept this pig for like a year. I don't know why, but likes the pig. And then it has Lamb Chop, which is the most popular licensed dog toy in America, I guess. You guys know what Lamb Chop is. And it has pet wipes. It also has bags to pick up after your pet, all in one shipper, very attractive shipper. 84 pieces on that. So that's our multi-pet wipe. Now we're getting towards the end. So our last program is another summer program that's 100% guarantee. Summer hats and straw hats, 84 pieces, 100% guaranteed. I mean, it has everything in there from ladies, phrase hats, brim visors, fedoras, as you can see, kids sun hats, ladies sun hats. It also has Panama hats. It has kids trucker hats. It has some nice USA flag cloth hats. So very good, kind of everything people would look for in the summer. A very attractive looking display. Again, 100% guaranteed. There's 84 different hats on that. We'll have that available, I'm sure, to ship probably March, April, I guess. We'll double check on that. But so that's a guaranteed program on that. So anyhow, I guess I want to thank you guys for everything. I know it's a lot of product. I hope you find some valuable things. So again, look through your spreadsheet. Make sure you look at the deadline to get your 5% discount. Get a hold of your sales rep with any questions, concerns on anything, and we can get to our website to find anything. But again, I want to thank you for your time. I hope you find it valuable, and everyone stay warm and don't get in the snowdrifts this weekend. So thanks a lot, and appreciate your time.